that? Oh, oh, God. Yes, it woke me up. Thank you. Hey guys, Chris here from SansMinds Lounge. Now this week I have something very special to introduce to you. I introduce you to the Workers series. It is a multitude of DVDs spanning a number of different styles of magic. Now this is designed for the working magician. It is professional, it is high impact, and it is SansMinds magic. So of course, it is 100% time tested. One covers cards, another will be covering coins, plus many more. Now guys, these are gonna be coming out soon, so keep an eye on SansMinds.com and right here on the lounge for the details of the date. Now, before we do anything else, let's go over to Herman to see what his hint of the week is. Herman?
Hey guys, welcome to this week's Herman's Hints, where I show you hints or tips for the everyday magician. Woo! Woo! If you checked out last week, then you'll know that this week and for the next few weeks, we're doing something special. I just spat everywhere. Anyways, for the next few weeks, we're gonna actually have a theme going on how to deal with hecklers. Every week, we're gonna give you a tip on how to deal with your beloved heckler. This week, the first tip is throw the ball back to the heckler. What I mean by that is you're not literally going to take out a basketball and throw it at them if they tell you that you lifted 2 cards. What you're actually gonna do is, let's say you're put in a scenario where you're like, all right, so we're just gonna take this card. Hey, I saw that move over there. I saw that, it's 2 cards. Or it's a different card, you switch the card, whatever it may be. At that point, just say, it's a good guess. How about you give it a try? So at that point, basically you're giving the deck over to the heckler and putting them on the spot. Because if they know how the method is, why don't they just perform? And then at that point, you just sit and watch. If they're shy, they're a little bit embarrassed and they're like, oh, no, I can't do it, then just take the deck back and continue with the rest of your performance. However, if they're a little more aggressive and they're like, yeah, at that point, it's just entertaining to watch and see how they stumble and try to be a smartass. And it's entertaining for everyone. And just make it a part of your presentation. Now, if you're more of an aggressive type, like in terms of your presentational style, the way that you carry yourself as a character, you can be aggressive as well and be like, hey, did you know that everyone thinks you're a smartass? I don't know. However you want to handle it, whatever works with the presentation, but basically all the attention should be put on the heckler. That way they can feel embarrassed so that they don't do it again. Basically you want to pressure them in a way where they don't do it again, but at the same time, just don't be aggressive if it's not part of your character. Otherwise, you're going to offend people. That's not going to be good. So just bear that in mind when you are dealing with a heckler. So that's a tip for you to take away when you are performing and dealing with a heckler. So stay tuned for the next few weeks because we've got more tips going on that'll help you out. As always, we're open for submissions, so feel free to send in your hint or tip into here at SM so that you can possibly be featured on the lounge. So guys, I'm going to see you next week where I give you another tip, as usual, where you can see my beautiful face.
So guys, that's it from us this week at SansMinds Magic. Now, I do hope you enjoyed my little snippet of what's coming up with the SansMinds Workers series, and I hope that Herman's hint was helpful. I really do, because he's been trying and he's struggling to find friends. So let him know if you're his friend. He's lonely.
I just want a friend.
Don't talk. He's like that guy at the office that nobody likes. He is our punching bag. We literally punch him, though he just punched me before, so that doesn't make sense. Guys, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, SansMinds, Facebook. Follow us on our subscribe to our newsletter as well. I'm Chris, that was Herman, we're SansMinds. We will see you next week with a brand new lounge. Why don't you check out one of our latest trailers and also one of our earlier lounges. I'm gonna get them to put in our first lounge ever. The first lounge ever is going right here. Just take a look. And that's all from me. That's all from Herman. That's all from us. Be safe and I'll see you next week.